In my last video, I discussed anxiety, and in this video, what I want to do is to share with you 5 easy steps in order to control, understand, and use anxiety in order to benefit your life. Let's go. Step number 1 is to notice what you think about when you feel anxious, because anxiety is ticking that box of feeling something, but the actual thinking of something is an automatic response. In therapy, we call it a negative automatic thought. It's something that just comes up which tells you you can't do something, it's bad, and you're not capable of achieving what you want. And actually, that thought is based on that feeling which has no relevance in your life. So we need to start to understand what those automatic thoughts that come up are, so you can start to actually think, are these true? Are they real? Are they not? Is this actually who I am? Or is this something that I want to change? And after that, what you're going to find is another thought's going to come up, which is that I'm wrong, this is who you are, stay still and don't try anything. And that's normal because the anxiety is coming up again, trying to stop you from doing anything. So the next step is to start to feel okay with feeling anxious. Feel comfortable with it, because anxiety has just been labelled as something which is bad, something you need to get away from. But in actuality, anxiety is there trying to push you forward. It's trying to help you and give you direction in what to do in life. And when you feel anxiety, chances are the thing that you're anxious about is something that's really important, which is why you don't want to mess it up, which is why you feel anxious. So rather than seeing that anxiety as something that's holding you back, start seeing it as something which is trying to help you to make sure you get it right. What you can do with that is to start, instead of saying still, to substitute that behavior with something else. As an example, with me, when I feel anxious about something, I sit still for a second. And I think, okay, what is the best course of action for me? And we don't always have the time to sit and think about that. So that anxiety comes up in me and I think, okay, I want something and I wanted it before the anxiety came up. So I'm just going to go and do it. I've talked about this in another video about my sock technique, which sounds really silly, but when I know there's something that needs doing, I just go and do it. Because I have this mindset that anxiety is directing me towards something that I want and that's important, I make sure personally, I just go and do it there and then. I make sure it's done. And if I make a mistake, that's okay, because I can just restart it again and again and again until I get it right. That's just practice. It's just trying something over and over again. So that anxiety again is helping motivate me and push me forward, rather than stopping me in my tracks. Remember, anxiety has always been labelled as something that's bad and wrong. So it's normal for you to not want to try to do anything when you feel anxious. But what I'm telling you is that you need to start to pivot on that anxiety to motivate you, to drive you, to use it so that you feel validated and actually rewarded and, dare I say, excited to be anxious. Because if you start to feel excited when you feel anxious, then you'll see anxiety in a whole new light. And it will make you do things that you never thought were achievable. So the next step is to act on that behaviour. And action speaks volumes. Once you start acting and doing and achieving and going and growing, it'll become rather addictive. And you'll see every situation where you feel anxious as something which has possibilities to give you something back. Something, again, to make you feel excited. During my first degree, I had a lecturer. And this lecturer always said, when you feel anxious, notice what that anxiety is all about. Because if you feel anxious and you fall asleep or you switch off from me talking about this, then you're never going to learn. But actually to notice when that anxiety kicks in, or that boredom, or that stress, what is it that you could do? Instead of going off into the distance, into your imagination, then you have an understanding of what makes you feel that way, and you can concentrate and grow as a result. You don't have to sit back and be passive. And the last step, step 5, is to start having fun with it, because you're not going to stick at anything unless you feel rewarded, excited, and see it as fun. So make sure that you see these tasks that fill you with anxiety as something which is fun and rewarding, so that you want to do them again and again and again. When I started my YouTube channel, I felt really anxious about trying to record a video, and all my friends told me how rubbish I was. I had no concept of how to be good on camera, and I don't know if I'm any better than I was, but that doesn't matter because I'm having fun doing this. By me having fun, I hope that it's instilling confidence in you, in what I'm saying, but also in yourself, that you have what it takes to try and do whatever it is you want to do, even when you feel anxious. Remember, anxiety is trying to direct you to the best possible outcome, to grow and develop and to achieve something. What I want this video to be about is sharing with you that anxiety is there helping you. Don't try and medicate it away. Don't try and get away from it. Don't procrastinate. Use the anxiety while you've got it, because then you can start achieving the things you've always dreamt about achieving. The greatest failure of all is never trying at all. So then what I want you to do is this: start acting on anxiety. And on that note, I'm going to wish you all the best. Remember to like this video and subscribe, see plenty more to come. And also, why don't you share with me some ways in which you've used this video, or in fact anxiety, to benefit your life. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.